Hello, guys? Oh. What? It disappears right before I can show you. God damn it, now I look like a crazy person. But hello, Pun. Hello to anybody in chat. Hello to anybody watching the VOD. Hope you're all having a good day. Basically what was happening was, I loaded into my save file, and then all of a sudden it started playing the intro cutscene? Just like a small square, or a rectangle of the intro cutscene. But I could still, like, move around and click things. I don't really know what's happening, but it ended, so we're here now. Hello, Argot. Hello, Insaniac. Welcome, welcome, welcome. We last left off right in front of this door, which I believe is for Zin. Bring to me the man who talks with his fist, only then shall the door open. And we also have another door, which is a minigame thing, so that's probably gonna be the majority of this stream. Let's do it. But first, let me lower the volume. Always with trails in the sky, man. Alright. What do we have here? I love this music though. It's so calming. I shall grant to you a memory fragment and my blessing. Is a room? Thank you, Katie. I couldn't have figured it out without you. I see. I sort of expected it would only be a matter of time before you return to the Republic. Your mind is made up then? Afraid so. I made the guys over there take care of everything without me long enough. Call it an A-rank bracer's duty to his peers in society, I guess. Well, I suppose when you put it that way. I do wish you could stay here a while longer, but if that is your decision, I'll respect it. So when are you planning on returning? Well, there's no point in lingering here any longer than I have to now that I made up my mind to leave. So, honestly, I was thinking about tomorrow. Think I could ask you to arrange a ticket to Calvar for me? Well, certainly. Are you not planning to go and visit Kilika first, though? I would have thought you'd want to. That was part of the original plan. But she wouldn't have any of it. Surprise, surprise. Her stance was, if you're going to waste your time coming to see me, use it to go back to Calvart earlier and get some work done. Very well then. That doesn't sound like a position you'll be able to talk her out of. It's no big deal though. I mean, it's not like we'll never see each other again. I suppose that's very true. I'm not sure there's anything in Zumeria that could keep you two apart forever. It feels like that to me sometimes too. Well, regardless, I won't keep you any longer. So that's one ticket to Calvard for tomorrow, coming right up. Sorry, let me just get this. Yes, this is the Gransel branch of the Bracer Guild. Ah, yes. Yes. He's here as we speak, actually. Zin? Something up? It's Ambassador Cochrane at the Calvardian Embassy. She'd like to invite you on a hot springs trip. Excuse me? What? I have the same reaction too, that happened. Not the person I was expecting. It's not like we'll never see each other again, and then they never saw each other again. Why did it have to be this way in Sadiac? Why? Kilika's so cool too. I hope she becomes playable someday. Considering her position in the story though, maybe not. Maybe not. Or maybe in this game, you never know. And I'm sorry, Eric, but I can't stream that game. I have played it before, though, of course. 2 days later. Never mind, we did see each other. This place sure brings back memories. The atmosphere is so relaxing. It certainly is. Maybe because it feels so similar to our hometown. Still, Ambassador Cochrane had me going for a while. When I first heard about this whole trip, I thought it was just gonna be the two of us out here. Oh my. You look almost disappointed that it isn't. I'd be happy to take my leave if I'm getting in the way of your dream date with her. I'm good, thanks. She's not someone I've ever seen as a potential partner. Besides, it's you she wants to talk to, not me. This meeting might as well not be happening if you're not here. It never takes much to put you on the defensive, does it? Well, he is the team's tank, so makes a whole lot of sense. Is it beyond you to just play along a little? Nah, you just can't help but mess with people, can you? With you in charge of the Zeiss Guild, I'm amazed it still has any bracers left. Correction. I can't help but mess with you. I don't do this with anyone else. Would you be happy if that were true? Hell no! Ah, you've arrived. I've been waiting for you. Hey, Ambassador. Thank you for inviting us here today. Is something the matter, Zin? You seem oddly flustered. Me? I'm just fine. You're imagining things. Who could blame him, Ambassador? After all, he's a man on a hot springs trip with 2 beautiful women. That's hardly a recipe for a calm and composed mind, is it? Knock it off, Kilika. I suppose not. If I were a little younger, I doubt I would be able to keep my hands off him myself. Oh my. Alright, I suppose that's enough joking around. We should get our dinner. Or was it a joke? Miss Mao is going to be making tonight's food herself by the sounds of it. The serious discussion can wait until after that. Yeah, that sounds fantastic. Wait, say that again? Likewise. Of course you would, Wasabi. Of course. I expect nothing less from my chat. So there's going to be a new intelligence agency set up in Calvard, huh? That's right. It's to be known as the Rocksmith Agency. Thank goodness it's something I can pronounce. And as the name suggests, it's going to be an organization that answers directly to the president. Really now? I see. I presume that is so that Parliament can't have any influence over its operations? Correct. Perhaps this new agency's biggest advantage is that it's separate from all those issues and vices. The last thing we need is an organization like this suffering from Parliament's failures to make prompt decisions, or general ineptitude, or being run in the same opaque and shady manner by a privileged few. Don't you my chat me, Zero? Well, I'm sorry, Argoth. I will address you as the godlike being that you apparently are. That does sound like a good idea, I'll admit. We're never going to be able to compare to the Empire's intelligence division, or Liberal's old one if Parliament's at all involved. Well, the bigger the ship is, the harder it is to steer. Quite. It's already difficult enough to get anything done in a nation with such a lack of unity. I guess that's just the fate of countries that take in immigrants by the truckload, though. Though honestly, I think the thing that surprises me the most is that the president's actually being proactive for once. He's always struck me as a real conservative type, so this isn't the kind of thing I thought he'd go for. That said, given the state of the Republic right now, it's hardly surprising that he would choose to act this way. Outside the country, we've got the threat of a rapidly expanding Erebonian empire, while within, we have terrorists and extremists. And to make matters worse, we have the enigmatic society on the loose. Evidently, something has to be done, and I think he knows that as well as anyone. Indeed. In the times ahead of us, we're going to need to be able to respond flexibly to a variety of new and unforeseen threats. Alright, I think my introduction to the matter has gone on long enough. It's about time I get to the point.
Oh, yeah. You got something you need to specifically talk to Kilka about, right?
So, what position in the agency are you here to offer me?
Nani?
I love a sharp mind, Kilika. Your instincts are, of course, dead on. We think your talents would make you perfectly suited to joining the agency, and are eager for you to be a part of it. That's why you will be offered a position of Division Chief should you decide to join. And that's something President Rocksmith has proposed himself.
Wow, that's a promotion, alright. What led to you being the one to bring this to Kilka anyway?
A fair question, I suppose. Ordinarily, this would be a scout's work. But I've known the President on a personal level for quite some time now. So he took it upon himself to ask me to come to you personally.
That makes sense.
Then what's his reason for wanting me? Surely you know that without asking? Or do you want to hear it said anyway? Naturally, your masterclass Taito skills are one reason for you being selected by the President. But above all, he wants you for the exceptional analytical and information handling abilities you've shown in your position in the guild. Those are just what the new agency is going to require if it's to succeed.
Yo, what's up, Barada? Ding dong bing bong. Do you two play Shadowverse? Well, I can't say this doesn't all make sense to me, but I'm more dumbfounded that you would help and attempt to steal a capable member of the guild right in front of an active bracer like this. That takes some nerve. You got some balls, lady. Balls of steel! I too would like to offer Kilka a position, if you know what I mean. As expected of my chat.
Well, I do think rather highly of you. I thought you would be able to mediate without letting such trivial matters cloud your judgment. Still, what do you think, Kilika? I'm not asking for an answer immediately, but I would like to know what's going through your mind. Well, it's certainly an interesting proposal. At the same time, I'm not sure I have any reason to accept it. But you have no reason to refuse it either. Am I right? Well... It's rare that you find it difficult to make quick judgments, but with such a big decision to make, I can't very well fault you. I won't rush you. Take a night to think long and hard about it. It was so you could do that, so that I booked a room here tonight. I'll ask you for your answer again tomorrow. I'm looking forward to hearing it. Of course. Oh, and one more thing before I depart. If you ask me, remaining in your position as a simple guild receptionist just isn't going to let you use your abilities to their fullest. Well, a pleasant night to you both.
What's up, Hamza? like long and hard about it. Not gonna lie, I kind of thought about it too, wanted to crack a joke, but I don't think it was appropriate in the moment. But as expected of my chat.
You're out rather fast. Have you finished in the bath already?
Fast? Seriously? Seriously? I was in there for an hour.
Oh.
Man, it's not often I see you looking this deep in thought.
I suppose you don't. I feel like I'm one step away from making a decision, but just need one last push to take it.
Oh, right.
Still, being here like this with you really takes me back. It's hard to believe it's been 6 years now since Master Ryuga's passing. Sounds like he went on a hell of a journey between then and joining the guild too. This door is one of my favorites, by the way. I can already see the setup here. And honestly, this is one of the parts of this particular game that I really appreciate. Just getting to spend more time with these characters. And we did indeed leave Appropriate behind very, very long time ago. Probably ever since the first Trails in the Sky stream, where we were already, we already had some thoughts about Shira. You could say that. Going on a journey makes it sound like something I did deliberately, though. In reality, it wasn't quite as organized as that. I simply drifted from place to place before ending up being drawn to one point, where I settled. Much in the way a leaf that fell from a tree ends up floating down the river.
Were you able to find that answer you mentioned a while back?
No, I still haven't. Still, I do feel as though I found a conclusion of sorts.
What's that supposed to mean?
Say, Zin, why do you think I chose to take on a non-combat position, like guild receptionist to begin with?
Because you didn't want to follow the same path as idiots like me and Walter? I wouldn't follow us either, if I were in your shoes.
Not quite. Although, I'm not going to deny that the two of you are idiots.
Bruh. Hey, that was one part I did want you to deny.
I wanted to find out the meaning of the Living Fist ideology my father advocated. I still believe that being able to better oneself through combat, while your opponent does the same, is a good thing in itself. As a warrior, it's probably close to the ideal way. Still, I couldn't help but wonder why the ideology had to be based around the premise of fighting. I can certainly understand the significance of living and dying as a warrior. I can also understand how one who lived that way would have no regrets when the time to pass away came. Nothing has changed within me in that regard since the days we trained together. Yet, with Father dead and Walter gone, I couldn't help but wonder why. Wonder whether there was some way to make use of the Living Fist without having to fight. That was when I started roaming the continent in search of one. And as I roamed, I found myself face to face with countless conflicts and acts of violence, and I felt powerless every time I did. That was how I came to encounter Liberals Guild. They had arrived to quell one of those conflicts. Something about their ideology, putting the safety of civilians over all else, made me feel that perhaps working under them may give me my answer. So that was what led me to start working for the guild. But even then, I wasn't able to run away from fighting completely.
The nature of humanity means that as long as we exist, conflict will never cease. Instead, what's important is not blindly preaching idealism, but preaching ideals while keeping a firm eye on the reality of how to quell a conflict. Masters Ryuga's words have never left me.
Nor have they left me. But all the same, I've been looking away from reality all this time.
Come on now. You know full well it's not actually true. When he says reality, he's not saying fighting is the be-all end-all of quelling conflict.
That's not what I'm trying to say. All these years, I haven't been able...
I should drink some water. Ugh. Good thing I left this for next time.
All these years, I haven't been trying to walk on my own 2 feet. Not at all. I've just been using
trying?
I've just been trying to find a new way to live by Father's living fist ideology, as an excuse to stand still. All while indulging myself in the comfortable environment that the guild gave me. In that sense, I must be the biggest failure of Father's students. I might not agree with the path Walter took, but he, like you, has chosen his own path and started walking forward along it.
Why, hello there, Shovel. Always nice to see you around. Just taking a look, how you doing? We're doing great. Doing fantastic. It's Trails in the Sky Day and my throat is, getting a workout. Voicing these characters is fun, and I love this story. If you're not familiar with it, I'd highly recommend it.
You two have been facing up to the living fist ideal of Father's and slowly reaching your own conclusions on it. In your own ways, you've been able to face up to reality. And I haven't. I've been standing still the whole time.
That's the biggest load of crock I've ever heard. You've been walking forward just like we have.
In what way?
It's just that the path you've been walking has been one for others rather than yourself. That river you think you've been helplessly drifting through? You've actually been building a bridge so others can easily cross it behind you. When the road is hard, you soften the ground so your fellow guildmates have an easier track. There's no shame in your way of the living fist. It's as true as mine and Walter's.
Are you trying to comfort me?
Sorry for not having a way with words. Anyway, all I'm trying to say is this, you know? As a person, you're way too strong and way too serious. And at times, it's like those two things just end up restricting you and stop you from seeing things you otherwise could. So try and relax a little, alright? Just a little. If you do, I'll bet you'll start seeing things you couldn't before.
Say, Zin.
What is it?
Would you be happy if I returned to Calvard?
No, what brought that on?
It doesn't matter. Just answer the question.
Okay. If I had to pick, I guess I'd rather you be back home. Yeah. Why do you ask?
Oh, no reason. I've decided I'm going to accept the president's proposal.
What? Just because of what I said?
Don't misunderstand me. All I wanted was some kind of reason to bring this journey to an end, as well as a place to make better use of my skills.
Definitely.
There ain't nothing going on there. That was the best night's sleep I've had in some time. I hope the two of you enjoyed your stay as well.
I know I did.
I'm feeling very refreshed, thank you. Refreshed enough to feel ready to take on a new position in a new environment, even. Then, I would like to accept your offer. However, I have one condition for doing so. Oh? Name it. While I am willing to join the President's new agency, I am not willing to stop living in line with my own beliefs. As such, if I should end up feeling the slightest doubt about how the agency itself is being run, I will do everything in my power to correct it from the inside using any means at my disposal. If he still wants my membership after hearing as much, please tell him that I accept his offer. If you cross me one more time, you will pay the price.
And Kilika could probably do that considering how strong she is in lore.
Does seem like Liberal has had its most interesting time recently. A lot of things are happening to a lot of people and things are shifting massively. This is really intriguing because this is like the epilogue to the disaster that had happened, being the orbital shutdown phenomenon. And we don't usually get to see that part after a movie, right? The movie reaches its third act climax, the world is about to end, the world gets saved, and then everybody lives happily ever after, but here the story just keeps on going.
Just a whole lot of boning.
Kiliko's one lady you don't want to mess around with? For sure. Do not cross her. Oh, that won't be a problem at all. I think he may well be encouraging you to take the reins. I believe he chose you expecting you to fulfill that role should it be deemed necessary. I think that's a smart idea too. Like, get somebody who's on the straight and narrow and you know for a fact is going to make sure that this independent organization of sorts is going to remain doing the thing that it was created for without having to be controlled by the government, right? Because when Parliament gets its hands on it, then the things aren't going to move. You need that flexibility, but you still need that control, or else things can spiral out of control. After all, you have experience in the Guild, an organization which has managed to remain neutral and independent all this time. That's no mean feat. I wouldn't be so sure about that. Also, I'll need to get things ready for my successor, so I won't be able to return to Calvar for 2 or 3 months. As such, I won't be able to start work till then. That's perfectly understandable. Well, I look forward to meeting you again in the Republic. Likewise. Is something on your mind?
Oh, I was just thinking about what you said back there. You said you'll need 2 or 3 months to get everything ready for your successor, right?
Yes, I did. What of it?
Well, I'm guessing it's pretty busy over in Calvar right now too. It doesn't sound as though there's anything so urgent I need to be there now. So I was thinking maybe I could stay here for the next few months while I get things sorted out before I head back.
You can't be serious. There's no reason why you should stay around here in the row with me. Go back to Calvard.
Ugh. You don't have to be so cold. It's me, you know.
Well, it's the truth. We'll end up spending enough time together whether we like it or not after I'm home. You don't need to go out of your way to make more now.
Well. You win. There's no need to rush things.
Zin? What are you standing there for?
Oh, sorry. You would say that before starting to walk off on your own, though. Hey!
Yin and yang. Quite appropriate for this particular door. Well, I'm glad that I got to stare into your secret relationship, Mr. Zin. Although I wouldn't really call it secret. What does do? Combines the effects of haze and heal. Gives you La Crest. That's a 522 value. This is just a 5 value. I wonder what you're gonna get in addition to this. I don't know if it's best on you either. That's an 8 value. Replacing this would give us more value, but we lose on the ATS. Which I kinda don't want to give up on. I also don't want to give up on that. Decisions. Whatever. I shall place it on you. We'll figure things out later. Because you using any of these spells is not gonna happen. Alright. Oh, and we have the minigame, right? Okay, that was a star door. Bring to me the fist of steel which nothing in this world can move. Indeed. Imagine we just go through this door and it's like, here! Tekken! Play this 3D fighting Trails in the Sky game. I'd actually play a 2D Trails in the Sky fighting game though, if there is one. And one that, you know, is easily accessible. I don't have any old consoles with me. I just got my trusty PC and that's it. I shall grant to you a memory fragment and my blessing. Ah, good day to you all. Wait, your name is Mysterious Gentle Friend? The place you're about to enter is an arena where history's strongest warriors gather and eagerly await new challengers. And today you will have the opportunity to be those challengers. Do what you can to emerge victorious. I feel I must warn you, however, that this is a martial arts tournament like no other. Only the best may compete. The rules are simple. First, the four of you will form one team and step into the arena. There, your team will face off against 3 others, one after another, with no breaks in between. As for the rest, I'm sure you'll pick it up as you go along. So what do you say? Would you be interested in joining us? Sure. Splendid! Well then, if you don't mind following me...
Suspicious.
Oh, this artwork is great. Also, Nani?
Spoilers in the background. Where are them rules? At the end of each round, your HP and EP will be fully restored. Your CP, however, will not. Okay. 'Tis fine. Let's try it. I'm sure we'll be okay. This won't be too tough. Either that or I'll miss the freaking turret minigame. It is now the moment you've all been waiting for. Tonight, 4 new warriors will be stepping up to the plate and challenging the normal arena. So let's get right to introducing our fierce fighters, shall we? In the blue corner, we are led by Father Kevin Graham of the Seppian Church's Grouse Ritter. Standing against them in the red corner, we have the mysterious team Men in Black. Definitely not a reference. Let the first round begin! Step on up and ready your weapons. Ready? Fight! Whoa! That music, though. Hold up a minute. It's the Men in Black blade. The Man in Black gun. But fearsome opponents. But fear not. We got this. There is a bonus attack turn incoming. Joshua might be overkill. Actually, no. They have 22,000 HP each. I think we might be screwed. Yeah, we'll use Joshua's on the bonus turn. Instead. Taunt! Hey! You yella?
You yella?
What does that even mean? I don't know. Heals 2,500 HP with love. Oh my. I cast I cast this? Fireball. Delayed fireball. Yeah. Alright, my turn to kick ass.
I will run no more.
That's very offensive to enemies. Good. Zin casts Vicious Mockery. Hey, you yella. Alright. Do I have anything that's an AoE? I do. No, don't move! How dare you! At least they're affected by the taunt. This makes things a lot easier. Bang! Alright, Zin. Before you get absolutely wrecked, just stand. Ah! Fight me! Alright. Crit turn incoming. I could use Olivier's. When does my cast end for any of these? Firebolt EX. Perhaps killing the backline first could be a good idea. And these guys will likely move forward. Damn, defense up and down. Yeah, that's perfect. Oh, double crit turn, actually. Zin might be able to get his up. If people keep on hitting him. Look at that. That worked out. Alright. For you, Joshua. Let's build up our meter. Return, Olivier. Do the honors.
I call this Requiem for a Doomed Opponent.
Whoa! That was not what I was expecting. Oh my god! You have a grenade launcher in there too? Damn. Action economy dictates that, now Zin's turn lands not before the crit. That sucks. Fine. Take this!
All yours!
For 10 more. And be gone. The ultimate tackle. Enhanced oral blast. Upgraded disable. Ultimate tackle. Huzzah! Oh my god! He's a literal flying comet! Oh! Plus the attack buff too, and the crit? Yikers, bro. Ain't no one surviving that.
Guy.
But, next turn we're gonna have to try and build up all that CP again, so we might be kinda screwed. We'll see. A traveling minstrel does need to be able to defend themselves if they get attacked while performing. Fair enough. Fair enough. Be careful of attacking somebody with a musical instrument. It may turn out to be a Tommy gun. The match is decided. The winner is Father Graham's team. Woohoo! What in the balls? Let's keep up this momentum. First, allow me to introduce who will be fighting in the second round. In the blue corner, we are led by Father Kevin Graham of the Septian Church's Grouse Ritter. Standing against them in the red corner, we have the adorable but deadly Team Creepy Sheep. Step on up and ready your weapons. Ready? Fight! Fight the sheep! Look at him. Look at him wiggle. With Olivier's attitude, I'm sure there are some fathers and or other family members that may want to attack him too. He's run away from quite a few already. That I'm certain of. Anyways. Hey! Sheep!
Over here!
You yellow?
You yellow?
They are yellow. Alright. Build up my craft points. Huzzah! More craft points. Look at them rolling over. They don't even know what's what. They think they can get to me. They wish they could. I'm not gonna spend my resources just yet. I know I'll probably have to spam out my craft points later to give everybody else more, so I think I'ma just
I'll just build mine up as efficiently as possible here. Stored impact. They will obviously roll right into this, right? Like, they should all stop at about there. Come on, a little bit closer. Yes! Yes! Bam! Rock! Get rocked! Damn! 201 go? Let's go, dude. Alright. Actually, I probably should have Olivier do that as well. That would probably be a better way to farm his scrap points. Alright. Well, I don't have enough for a true distend, so I'm probably gonna take some... wait a minute. I have Titanic Roar? It's out of Roar, baby. Roar, Omega Roar. Ow. Ow. No, they sleep you. They taunted you. No. Stop it, stupid sheep. Oh, ow. Oh. Jeez. Zin, get up. What a hullabaloo just happened there. It's fine. We can, we shall send them to hell. Yes. I get to do this before all of them move, so I'll hit as many as possible here. You too. Firebolt. EX. This seems to be the most that we can hit right now. Crit turn incoming. Send them to Gaida. Send them to Conchu. Same thing. Alright. This ain't gonna get you guys to 200. So, using it now. But then again, if I don't use it, I'd kind of be wasting it.